Hi, and welcome to the Trading Bell. We are right here at Trific SEZ. What are they all about and the likes? Make sure you tune into the Trading Bell for that conversation. They are now in the market with a rate offering for you, the investor. You don't want to miss this. Welcome to the Trading Bell. Hi, Brenda.
Hi, how are you?
Very well. It's good to have you on set.
Thank you. Thank you.
And welcome to the Trading Bell. I'd like us to start from the definitives for people to understand. We talk a lot about SEZs, Trific SEZ. Could you help us understand first, even for business persons who could be watching this for the first time and probably are missing out on the opportunity, help us understand just the genesis and what's happening here at Trific SEZ.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So let me start by saying, what is Trific SEZ? Trific stands for Two Rivers International Finance and Innovation Center. Trific,
Yeah.
that's the acronym. And
Excellent.
then SEZ stands for Special Economic Zone.
Yes.
So we are the first privately owned bespoke to business services. So we only look at business services.
Yeah.
Special Economic Zone here in Kenya.
Wow. That's very nice. And what is the incentive for businesses? What are you offering so that they come over here?
Well, there are many things that are on offer.
Yeah.
Before I go to the regulatory space,
Yeah.
I'll start with what we offer here within the Two Rivers ecosystem.
Yeah,
So we are based at the Two Rivers ecosystem.
you're right.
The Two Rivers ecosystem is based within the UN Diplomatic Blue Zone. So a very prestigious event,
Absolutely.
great location. And as I said, what we offer is a special economic zone governed by our regulator. It's actually a very good regulator called
Yeah.
the Special Economic Zone
Yeah.
Authority. And what they give to entities that are eligible, they offer strategic incentives,
All right.
is what I would call them. So incentives that allow for those who are eligible, you
Yeah.
must be eligible, to benefit from the strategic incentives as they look to export their services to the rest of the world.
You're right.
So within Two Rivers, the location, we really benefit from the great infrastructure that has been accorded to us, that has been invested in by the Two Rivers Land Company Special Economic Zone.
Okay.
So not just the address, but the amenities that you get when you're within this location.
Yeah.
Great roads, access to good power. We have our own power plant with two separate 66 kV lines that come into the zone. We also have our own water plant.
Yeah.
We recycle 85% of our water here,
Yeah.
which is great. We're committed, as you know, we're going to talk about a green REIT.
You're right.
Committed to keeping the spaces green, etc., etc. So
You're right.
there's a lot on offer. When
There
you
could be a
come
lot
our
to talk
zone.
about. You're right. Speaking about that, let's now get into, the green part of things and what you want to offer Kenyans. Could you explain to the people why you want to come to the market and what are you offering?
So what we're offering is a chance for someone to invest in an income REIT as we list the product on the Nairobi Securities Exchange
Yeah.
on the main market.
Yeah.
So by bringing this to the market, we allow people to invest, to own a part of this Trific North Tower where we are, and to benefit from the success that we have today.
Wow.
And when we talk about it being green, our building is Green Edge IFC certified. It's green certified according to the CMA rules. I talk about where we're located. We have 63 acres, which are part of the Special Economic Zone. Of the 63 acres, we've committed to keeping 30% of that space green.
Yeah.
We also access power using solar power, and we currently have actually doubled that capacity from 1.2 megawatts to 2.4. And so there's just a lot going in our ecosystem that allows us to attribute it to being green. And we're committed to that. It's very important for investors. It's important to our tenants, to the tenants that we've been able to attract to be in our space, who are blue chip tenants. And, it all sort of fits in.
Okay, lovely. And let's speak more about the rate that you're offering, which is dollar-dominated. And I don't know how much you're looking for from the people. And probably also, you could also talk about the motivation as well behind this and why you also chose for it to be dollar-dominated.
So first of all, it's dollar-denominated because we operate in a dollar-denominated zone of field.
You're right.
So,
that's why it's special.
It's special. As I said, the people who operate in this zone are exporting their services outside of Kenya. We collect all our rent in US dollars. So with that, we're able to then offer it to investors as a dollar-denominated REIT. In terms of, you asked me the question, what are we looking to raise?
Yes.
So we're looking to raise $39.7 million. But we as Trific will retain 20%. So actually what we're looking to raise is $29 million from the market. The good thing is that by law, we retain the 20%. And by us retaining the 20%, we still have a stake in the game.
I love that. And I believe you will get that money. One of the quick things, which I should have asked this earlier, is the journey that we have had so far in terms of since you started this offering to especially BPOs and the likes. The last chat I had, I think with your group MD, we were looking for customers to come by. How has that journey been? Do we have some here?
Well, first of all, thank you for coming and being part of our journey.
Yes.
Seeing us at the beginning, and then hopefully what you see today, you can really see the transformation.
You're right.
So we now have 30 tenants. We'll call them 30 members.
Wow.
Cross spectrum of tenants from different sectors, mainly blue chip tenants. And we're really grateful and thankful for that. But it is also what we're able to offer in this space, in this zone. It's the infrastructure, it's the support we give as Trific, and indeed it is the strategic incentives from the regulator.
Wow. So I'm assuming the majority are the BPOs that you had hoped to have?
Yes, I remember when we first started, we discussed BPOs. So BPOs, that stands for Business Process Outsourcing, also known as part of the GBS, so Global Business Services. And indeed, we are truly, really fortunate. We host the #1 BPO in the world, which is Teleperformance, otherwise known as TP. They are our anchor tenant. And yes, I think they found a home here. And they continue to expand. So yes, we have TP. We also have other BPOs in this space, but also a little bit about the BPO GBS sector in this country. It's growing. It's growing because our great Kenyan talent is recognized, and services as an industry now contributes more and more to our GDP. I think it's something that's forgotten. People don't realize what it contributes. And indeed, we now have structured, the BPO sector, the GBS sector has structured themselves into formal associations, so they're able to come together and have one voice. And this genuinely shows maturity in the market.
You're right. For any investor who is investing and putting in the money into a rate like the one you're asking them to, definitely the question will be the returns. I'd like you to speak a little bit about that, and what are you projecting, especially for the return side of things?
Okay, we are hoping and expect a growing return. It will start off at 8% as the yield. This will be paid twice a year, so semi-annually, again in dollars. The way you can invest is one unit is $1, but the minimum investment is $1,000.
$1,000.
Yes.
Okay. And I love the projection. You said 8% in 2 tranches in a year, right?
Yes.
Excellent.
And it's in US dollar denominated, yes. And I think that shows that it gives you a better return than a lot of the other instruments that may be on offer currently.